revolution.
Bookmarklets on standby.
Log online, fan page loaded and ready.
Player stats, loaded. Health check, go.
Weapons check. Eyes check. Complete.
We have launched for the Informant podcast in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Informant podcast. I'm Pistol Pete from Spock. This evening I have with me the ladies of the show, Jenna McDeath by Gucci and Jennifer the Mafia Wars Loot Lady. What's happening?
Much.
Not much.
Same old.
Same old, same old. Yeah, we seem to say that a lot.
Well, there's not a lot that's changed in the last couple of days. I mean, the gifting feature, some stuff like that.
Yeah, getting ramped up for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We need to have a Pistol Pete's giving it all away Thanksgiving extravaganza.
Is
again.
it going to be Crazy Pete?
Crazy Pete will have to come back out of the woodwork, do his
Oh,
infomercial.
That's been a year, you're right.
It has been.
It's hard to believe we've been doing this for so long.
Yeah, so we'll
we have to do something.
have to come up with something good. Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yep. So, yeah.
Well, we have to find stuff because you gave it all away last year.
Right.
Surely you've accumulated more.
I've gotten more
Well,
since then.
The problem is Zynga hasn't given us anything of value to gift.
Yeah. Well, you got to remember though, there's still a lot of players out there that are, well, I won't say a lot. There's several players out there that are still low enough level that even the 85 or 75 attack or defense is still plenty good for getting started.
Yeah, but I don't.
Goodies to give away.
What's that?
I've got some stuff we can give away too.
Yeah,
Some goodies?
loot.
Yeah, some goodies.
Zynga should give you like a couple hundred Gucci loot items.
I want 501.
And they would be giftable just by you, and you could give them to your friends.
Oh, that would be so nice of them.
Because I don't want to buy like 20 crates trying to get your ass. And I know that's going to happen. Like Mike Nestor, every time he buys the crate, it will contain 2 rare items and an uncommon.
On his first try.
Every time. And he'll send me screenshots. When I buy a crate, I get like crap. Well, they're not crap, but you want the rare ones.
Right.
So I'll get mad, so I'll buy another one. Nothing. And then I'll get mad again, and I click, and I'm like, why am I doing this? It's so stupid. And then when I get the rare item, I'm like, okay.
Finally.
Got it. Move on.
I
What's
spent
next?
200 reward points on loot that will be obsolete in a month. But
Yeah.
it was
I know a guy that can hook you up.
really with what?
Oh, just kidding.
But
He
I
really
don't
can't.
know. Like, for some reason, Mike Nestor has this blessed account, and anything that you have to get lucky with, it happens to him.
Maybe if you let him run your account just while he's buying the crate.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe it's him. Maybe
Yeah.
he should come to Vegas again and try to win thousands of dollars.
Did you take him around with you and try to win any money?
When he was here, we did gamble a little.
A little. Mhm.
And I did, I did get lucky. But then I put it all back.
Typical.
Yeah. And I showed him how to play Baccarat.
I like
If you like
Blackjack 21.
statistics, you would like it. Oh, I'm an angry blackjack player. I can't play that game.
That's the only thing I ever win anything on, so I just stick with the blackjack.
I figured my odds at a roulette wheel is as good as any odds anywhere else, and so take my chance once and walk away.
No, craps and Baccarat have the best
No, I
odds.
know they really do have the best odds, but I'm saying
talking- yeah.
my odds.
The
So-
Pistol Pete odds.
The Pistol Pete odds, yes. So
Anything going on there, Pistol Pete?
not a lot in the Spocklet part of the world, but we've been busy ramping up getting after Facebook announced that they were going to be doing away with the discussions, we had immediately started building a separate forums for managing our help desk, if you will, for our Spocklets. And so we had been doing that, and about 8 days after the time they announced that they were going to go ahead and disable it, they finally got around to disabling discussions. And, we have our discussions forum up and running. It's at spockon.me/forum.
It's just a matter of time before Zynga asks you to run their forum too.
I haven't checked it out yet.
It's basically a typical discussion type board, and The nice part about it is it's got a really nice search attached to it. So if you're searching to find out information on problems that are already existing, you can go out and get that pretty easy. It does a nice job of also summarizing those posts that have never had answers yet, which is actually very helpful for us as admins to go in and figure out which ones need to be replied to because we've never gotten around to it. And then we can also go in and close forum topics, which wasn't really something we could do in the old system in the discussions. And so it's kind of nice to be able to go in and say, yeah, Getnator's not working for me. Go in and identify the problem. It was a problem for everybody, and then actually close out that thread. And then, if it needs to be opened again later because of a new issue, then, so be it. Open it back
You get
up
a lot
and
of
we're good to go.
activity.
It's been very busy actually, and I think probably like our discussions, it'll grow over time to be a great resource for the people that use our Spocklet.
Well, I'm checking it out right now. It's really nice.
Yeah,
Your people are really good about reporting issues and things like that, so you've got that benefit.
Absolutely, and then
they're not trolls, right?
No.
You don't get much trolling over there.
And the other nice part is you get people that are helpful, that, if there's a problem with the Spocklet, they'll identify the line number that the problem occurs on, and then they'll, will reference it. In some cases, they'll publish potential fixes, which is great because, we can only do so much, and we've talked about that before. So that's been the big thing, that we've been trying to get in place and have it ready for when Facebook finally made the decision to remove it. And actually, we're deciding, or we've been waffling back and forth on whether or not to keep it available in a frame on the Facebook fan page. And it's kind of clumsy in there, and so I think we're probably just going to pull it out and then just leave it where it's a link. There's pluses and minuses to having it right there, because a lot of people go to our fan page and they'll post on, the actual, to comments we make on things, and obviously hijack a lot of threads. Like the Informant podcast show constantly gets hijacked.
How's that? What happens?
What they do is I'll post the show, and then all of a sudden they'll be like, Getnator's not working. No, and it's like it has nothing to do with the show itself. It's just like it's an opportunity to finally respond and say something's not working, instead of just using the discussion boards to address that particular issue.
I forgot there was one show where it was your birthday, or it was celebrating something, I forget what, or it was something sad. I don't remember. And then I see all these comments, and I was like, oh, I want to see what they're saying about it. And all the comments were,
something's not working.
No sympathy.
Yep.
Like, Pete just poured his heart out to the world.
But I just want you to fix their problems.
But that's okay. Everything else isn't working. And then, I'll just keep talking about it till it finally gets here, is the golden toolbar. I'm actually going to work on my video. I'm going to do another video, so the second iteration, because there'll be some really neat things in it that we're talking about releasing.
I think the videos you do are helpful.
And people really like them.
Especially when I'm from the Office of Redundancy.
Actual golden toolbar.
The actual golden toolbar. Yeah.
People actually like it. Go figure.
It's actually gold.
Yeah, that's true. One of the things we're actually going to have in it, actually, is there's going to be an option in there to turn on or off the primary and the backup locations. So let's say you're having issues with the primary site. You can actually click a button, it'll put it in backup mode, and then it'll pull the Spocklet from the backup location. It was something we actually had in very early development, and it never made it in any of the releases yet. And after talking with Martin and Ike, it seems like they're going to try to get it in to the release when we finally release this golden toolbar.
Is it in the beta one right now?
It is not in there now.
Okay.
It probably will be before too long. And that's probably about it for me.
Well, what about you, Jen?
Oh, lots of stuff.
Really?
Yeah, believe it or not. I'll go with simple to more complex as we go.
That helps.
This isn't even worth really talking about, but it needs to be addressed. The Harold and Kumar bake sale is over.
Yay.
And Harold won, and they divvied out the waffle bots a little bit different than Pistol Pete said that they did in the past.
Yes.
So they made the mistake, with their mistake, I think, was here's your gifts, send them back and forth, but oh, guess what? Their stats are below the gifting threshold. So instead of the free gift system, you could pass them along to your Mafia to help them.
Right.
And a lot of people did just that. They collected their 75 and then they gave 75 to their lower Mafia and they got passed around. Well, when the waffle bots came to fruition, the people that did not have 75 of them in their inventory did not get 5 waffle bots.
Yeah, that's bogus.
Yeah, I think Zynga should have explained that, and I don't think they either had to fix something from the last of type of events.
Well, why have a collect button to collect 1 to 5 of the other if the limit is 75 to begin with? Just say you got to collect 75 of these, and then why do you even have to go into their thing and actually perform a click to collect it?
It's a dog and pony show.
Well, I know that, but I
have fun with the click button.
Yeah, the click monkeys come out at night, but that's why it was kind of frustrating that in this particular event that now they're not going to look at the people that have clicked that 5 times to collect it based on having the correct amount of inventory at that time. Then if you've managed to get that far and be able to get those clicks in, then you should have gotten based on the number of clicks you actually did.
Because that's a lot of clicks.
Or collections.
Yeah.
Well, it's only 5. You can only collect it 5 times anyway on each side.
But
so
it's so repetitive.
10 clicks. But they should have just set a threshold and said, look, you have to have 75 items by the end of the event. And if you have all 75, then, your
odds are better.
Your odds are better,
Yes.
on each side.
They're 100%.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But they failed to say keep them in your inventory.
Yeah, and I think that's bogus. They should.
I did recommend, just in case, that you should, because that wasn't the way the event was intended to be played out. And they may have went in and changed that and like, oh, these assholes are just gifting them away to each other. Let's, mess with them and only give them the people that kept them in their inventory.
Keep them guessing.
But a large part of this game is about sharing and,
exactly.
keeping people engaged in conversation about different things. And, if you've got people that are transferring them around for the purpose of keeping the gifts flowing, hey, isn't that one of their quotes on their actual gifting page? So,
Yep.
Have at it.
Yeah, and it's not like the individual that was helping was cheating. They were trying to help somebody.
Right.
Now, the person that accepted them via that method rather than the free gifts, they weren't doing the event as it was intended, but how are they supposed to know?
Yeah.
Like, it didn't say, don't do this.
Well, and you free gift them from the gifting page. So if you get them through the gifting page by somebody actually sending them to you through the gifting instrument, or you get them through actually someone just gifting them to you using the other gifting process, to me it's still gifting.
Yeah.
I don't think you can create that separation to say, well, wait a minute, it all had to come from the free gift page, not from regular gifting. To me, that's ridiculous. Gifting is gifting. If you're going to be allowed to gift it, like you said, Jen, what they should have did was just make it of a high enough attack or defense that it wouldn't have been available for gifting at this point anyway. Or they've got the capability to even reduce, gifting capability or the ability to gift it to somebody on any item in their game. So then just don't make it giftable.
Right, and I think that was their mistake.
Yeah.
It was definitely an oversight.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe the people that did collect the right amount should be compensated and have 5 waffle bots.
I agree.
And unfortunately, the only way to get that to happen is for individuals to contact customer support, which puts a plug in their system where I think Zynga should figure it out and give everyone 5 waffle bots.
Free waffle bots for everybody.
Yeah.
Just add the waffle bots to the next gold mystery bag.
I like the waffle bot.
Well, just add them to the gold mystery bag, and you can only collect 5 waffle bots in total, so that somebody can get it through one of their.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Gold mystery bags.
And maybe they will. You never know.
Yeah.
I got my 5.
So I did too. And there's still a lot of confusion with this new gifting system, and it seems now I don't know if this is intended or it's a bug, but when people return a gift to you, regardless of what you gave them, you're gonna get a mystery bag. A blue one. And speaking of mystery bags, the red mystery bag links don't work anymore. Those are blue.
Oh, so they're gone?
Well, no, a red mystery bag is not on the free gift page. The only way to technically send those is when you get the pop-up while doing jobs, and you pick your Mafia you want to send them to. And if they send one back to you, you'll get a red mystery bag.